Welcome back to Shut the Fuck Up. It's Girl Talk. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Ashley.
And today we're just going to dive right into it. So I think we ended off saying that we're going to talk about The Circle again because there was some new episodes that came out.
And I finally caught up, so I know what's going on now.
Now we can talk about it. Last time I felt like we could barely talk because I was like...
I didn't want to spoil it for me.
So I'm going to spoil it for you. So
yeah, so if you haven't watched it, just skip past a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how far. Just skip until we're not talking about The Circle anymore. But I think the first person I kind of wanted to talk about on The Circle was Cassie.
Bro, I could not stand her. Oh my god, she was so annoying to me.
Okay, I actually really liked her at first, and then she started to annoy me when it came. I think she was just like freaking out about getting blocked.
Yeah, and then I felt like she was playing victim. Like, she felt like she wasn't doing anything wrong. I'm like, girl, like, what are you doing right now?
And then when she was like, who was it that she was trying to get out? Like, Olivia, I think she, like, voted last or something.
Yeah, and then, like, freaking Olivia, like, messaged her, and she's like, oh, I feel bad because I voted her last.
You don't feel that bad.
I don't know. People are just so fake on that show just to win, you know? So it's just like...
And that's why I get it, too, because I'm like, okay, it is a game show, so I kind of get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like...
I don't want somebody like that to win.
No.
I want someone that's genuine. Like,
yes. And then the other person I want to talk about was... I can't remember his name, but he came in as a new player.
Jordan?
Is it Jordan?
The one with the nose ring? Because he has, like, dark hair.
And he was like chubbier, like he's catfishing as his chubbier self.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, that's
him.
Jordan.
Jordan. Okay, so I don't understand the freaking animosity he has towards Miles.
Yeah,
I do not get it.
He's like, I get it because like Miles is like pretty popular, so like I get it because you want to get like the popular person out because you're trying to get to the top.
But you would think that you'd want to be in an alliance with him instead. Because I think that if he would have went to Miles and been like, hey, bro, like, let's start an alliance, Miles would have been like, hell yeah. Now I got everybody on my side. But, like, the way he wanted him out so bad, I was like...
Before he even knew him, he was like, I want Miles out. Like,
like,
bro, you don't even know, like, what's wrong with him. Like, but, like, everybody does, like... Not everyone, because obviously Miles has his alliances, but the people that aren't in his alliance want him out because, like, they see, like, how he can be two-faced sometimes.
Yeah.
So...
Very.
Because he's, like, trying to be friends with everybody. And, like, that's not good. That's how you get blocked out, bro.
Yeah. I think that's where he's struggling a lot, is just trying to be cool with everybody. And in that game, you can't. You have to pick sides. You have to come up with an alliance. Like, you got to.
Can we talk about when Cassie freaking, like, got blocked and she went to meet Olivia, though? And it was freaking Brandon. I love when, like, the people go meet somebody who's a freaking catfish because I'm like, I cannot wait to see their freaking face.
Dude, see, and then that's what made me like Cassie, too, because she was so sweet when they met. So I'm like, girl, like, why didn't you just be like that the whole time?
Yeah, that's how I felt, too.
I think she just played it very wrong.
She did.
But, yeah, I love that she went to go see him, but technically her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's weird because he's catfishing, but...
I'm glad she didn't, like, call him out for being a catfish, though, like...
Yeah, because she could have been like, there's catfish here swimming around, you know, some dumb shit. I kind of feel like those ending, like, scenes of them, they're kind of, like, staged. Like, I feel like they do write that in.
Yeah, like how they did with the psychic girl when she got kicked out.
Yes, okay.
They, like, cut her video off because, like, she was about to say who she, like... seen in her vision that was gonna win, and then they cut her video off, so nobody knew like what her vision was.
So everybody's like, wait, who's gonna win?
Yeah.
And I have a real like big feeling that at the very end when they announce the winner that they're gonna show that clip.
Yeah, because what if she was right, y'all?
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
I'll be like, oh shit.
What if the person isn't even on there right now?
I know, that's what I was thinking, because it's still the beginning. Like, there could still be so many people that come.
Yeah. I don't know. How did you feel about the AI bot? Like,
I'm so glad they
took him out. Yeah.
Because I thought that the AI bot was going to be in the game the entire
Me too.
time.
I was about to be pissed.
Yeah, that would have really pissed me off. But now that they did it like that, I do like it better.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that was a good, like, little game for them.
Yeah.
Now, if they would have announced it as a game at first, I would have felt way better. But when they said that they brought the AI bot in, I was like, hell no.
It makes me wonder if they're gonna bring it back at all for another new player.
It would be kind of cool, yeah.
But I hate how like they left us on the cliffhanger right now because like we're
with
waiting.
Kyle and
yes, I hate that they were the bottom two because I genuinely did like them, but I feel like Paul is playing she's playing the game.
She is. And I also feel like I don't know how they're on the bottom because I really thought Autumn and Lauren were going to be on the bottom.
Me too. I don't understand that at all.
I want to know the calculations to that because there ain't no freaking way.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
But
I wonder if like, because they said if both of them vote to stay, they'll be blocked, and if both of them vote to sacrifice, they'll be blocked. But what if it's one picks one and one picks the other? Do they both get to stay?
So say Kyle chooses to stay and then Paul chooses to sacrifice. Paul would go, like he would be blocked, and then Kyle
they could come back as like a catfish, though.
Dude, that's what I'm really freaking crossing my fingers on that one.
I don't want either one of them to leave.
I don't
feel
either.
Like they're making the show, to be honest. Like those two are like my top two.
It's so
like,
interesting with them, and that's exactly what I've been thinking. I'm like, okay, well if because I have a feeling they're both gonna stay, so they're both gonna end up blocked. But I think they're gonna give them that option to play the game together. You know, like they've done in like some past seasons. Cool. I really think that they should do that.
Because I feel like they are good at, like, playing the game. Paul? I get confused because one of them's a catfish, so I'm like, who's who?
And I can't remember her name, so I just call her Paul.
And it's so funny. Like, when they did the portraits, and whoever did her portrait actually looked like her as a girl. Did you notice that?
No.
That was so funny to me.
No, I didn't notice that. Dang. Now I'm gonna go back and look.
Yeah, it was funny to me because like even the haircut, like I get like that's her brother, so like I could get it, but like it was funny because it didn't really look like her too. So I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. I just really hope that they do bring them back as like a catfish together.
Yeah,
but because I don't want to see either of them go.
I know, me either. And I feel like they would be a good team. Like,
yes,
if they got to stay together.
I was so shocked when Kyle and Olivia were like paired in the Ride or Die.
Dude, me too.
I was like, how the hell did that?
Yeah,
like someone up there doing the math ain't mathing right. They didn't make no sense to me. But I was glad that those two did get paired together because I feel like they hated each other so much. It was gonna be like hard for someone to block. Like they would have had to work harder for someone else to not block, like say Olivia. So Kyle would have had to make sure.
Saved her butt.
Yeah, for real.
Was it Kyle or Miles? I think Miles was her partner.
Was it?
Because I think Kyle and Paul are partners, and that's why they're in the bottom two.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
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 My bad.
Kyle, Miles sound the same.
No, but yeah, I think he did save her ass because he did kind of have to work like harder to like not talk shit about her.
Yeah. That's so funny.
All right, so yesterday Ashley and I were asking people to ask us some juicier questions to answer on the podcast. So
yeah,
let's get into it.
I'll let you say the first one.
Okay, the first one is, does size matter? And we're not talking weight, okay? We're talking the other one. So,
hot dog length. If you get my vibe here.
In my opinion, I don't think it matters. Mm-hmm. I feel weird saying this because I don't want to sound like a whore, but like I feel like I've had different like sizes like to compare, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think that it matters necessarily. I think it matters in how you know how to work it. Like,
yeah,
if you know how to use that thing, then it's working.
Yeah, in my opinion, I feel like everybody has different preferences. Like some girls may say, yeah, size does matter, but like for me personally, no, it doesn't. Like for me, it's like how you feel about the person and like how much you love them and stuff like that. That's what matters to me. Because like I've also had different lengths and sizes and whatever. Yeah, it does. To me, it doesn't matter.
Because I've been with like a man that's like bigger, I guess you could say, but it was not good. Like, it was just so boring, and I feel like guys that have bigger dicks think that
that's all that matters.
are
like,
packing.
Bro, like,
but no, they don't know how to work it.
Yeah.
And then you get with, like, an average-sized guy, and it's, like, way better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, in my opinion, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah. But
so the answer is no.
Some of y'all like that boring sex.
Yeah.
So,
let me know. The next question, like, that we got was leading on, like, maybe how you can tell if somebody's leading you on. But how I feel is, like, if you gotta sit there and question at the end of every day, like, does this dude really like me? Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like that should tell you. Like, a dude is not gonna leave. Like, if a dude was about you and, like, genuinely thought, like, I want to date this girl, I feel like he's not gonna leave you hanging and then, like, wondering if he likes you or not. You know what I mean?
Facts. Yep.
And then, like, I feel like girls can do the same thing. Girls can lead dudes on too. So I feel like, I don't know, people just need to be straight up. Like, if you're looking for a relationship, say that. If you're not looking for a relationship, say that. That's how I feel. Like, I don't know, people just beat around the bush nowadays, and I hate that. Like, just be straight up in what you want, and, like, it would save so many, like, people's feelings and, like, time and energy if people would just be straight up with each other. I don't know. That's just how I feel.
No, I do agree with all that, and I feel like there's different ways, like, you could lead someone on. Like, say you're cheating on somebody, and you're telling that other person that you're cheating with, you're leading them on in a sense, because you know you're not going to leave that person that you're with, but you're leading this person on by making them believe that you are. You know what I mean?
I know, so, people like that are just fucking evil. Yeah. Like, genuinely, like,
there's different signs that you could tell when you're getting led on, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. Just be straight up with people, y'all. Like, it's not even like, you're not even wasting that person's time, you're wasting your own.
Exactly.
Like, why?
The next one is, like, bad dating experiences. Now, when we wrote this down, were we talking about, like, specific dates that we've been on that have been bad, or just, like, people that we've dated that have been bad?
I think we could talk about both, probably.
Okay. Well, then, do I got a story for you? No, I'm just kidding.
I think this could also be, like, catfishing, too, because that was one of the things was, like, that could be part of the bad dating experiences. Like, if you ever been catfished by somebody.
I don't feel like I have. My brother has.
Like, I feel like I've been catfished in a way because I was talking to this dude that I met, like, on a dating app. And, like, he was using photos in his profile that were when he was younger, more fit, and just, like, better looking. And then when I met up with him in person, he did not look like those photos. He was older. He was heavier. So, in a way, I felt like I was being catfished, but, like, I'm also not one to, like, care about looks either, but I just felt like that was not what I was expecting, you know what I mean?
That's, like, another version of leading somebody on, too, though. Like, making them believe that you look a certain way and you don't. But there was one time my brother got catfished, and it was so funny. So, we were in high school, and he had been, like, talking to this girl from another school for, like, so long, and she was, like, super, super cute in her pictures. And then we were, like, gonna meet up with her at the mall, so my brother's, like, on the phone with her, and he was like, where are you at? And she's like, I'm right in front of you. And we're, like, looking, and we're like, we don't see you. And she's like, I'm right in front of you. And we're like, we don't see you. Oh, bro, it did not look like her. It did not look like her at all. Like, you could tell, like, some of the facial features were, like, her in the picture, but it was, like, heavily, like, edited like crazy. Like, it was really badly, like, edited. I mean, no, it wasn't badly edited because her pictures looked really freaking good. But in person, I was like, oh.
You don't look like that girl.
Like, it was, like, unrecognizable.
I knew a girl in high school that would edit her photos because she had, like, I don't know, she wasn't fat, but she had, like, a double chin. And I don't know how, but she would, like, literally cut out her double chin in her photos. So she does not look like her photos at all.
What's her name? I need to...
I don't want to say because I know I go to school with some of y'all and y'all are going to know who I'm talking about if I say this name.
Well, I need her to give me some advice on how to cut that out. Girl,
I was, like, wondering, like, what does she use? Like, how does she do that?
Oh
And
gosh.
then she would edit her lips too to like look more fuller. Like she would, I don't know how she did it, but yeah.
Well, damn, okay. I mean, do what you gotta do, I guess.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do that. I feel like I wouldn't have done that in school because people see me every day.
Right. People know what you look like, and that's what bothered me. Like that's what really bothered me about it. Because like, girl, I see you every day. I know what you look like.
We're like, we
you don't look like that. Now I'm like me. I feel like. I don't know. I kind of be a catfish in my photos sometimes too because like I'm chubby in real life, y'all, and then like I don't know if I look at my photos, I feel like you can't tell because I literally just take photos from like here up, so you can't see my body in my photos.
I feel like I do the same thing.
Yeah,
but that's not catfishing because your face looks the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm chubby, y'all.
Y'all see our videos like this is what you get.
Have you had any bad dating experiences?
Yeah, I feel like all my dating experiences have been bad. Even with Kyron. And we're married.
Aww.
But no, I feel like with like previous relationships, a lot of it was just like cheating. Like one time I was dating this guy and he was Hispanic. But he was just being like super weird to me. Like asking me for like my Facebook login. Because you know back then you could just log into somebody's Facebook and then he would like go through my messages and stuff, which I was like, okay, like I don't care because obviously I'm not doing anything. Mm-hmm. So he had like seen a message with like another guy. Mind you, we're like freshmen, probably. We're super young. And he's like getting on my head about a message with another guy that was just like saying like, what's up? And like having like a normal conversation, no flirting whatsoever. And so I was like, okay, if you're going to get mad about that, then let me check your messages.
Right.
Like, let me see what you're saying. So he takes forever to give me, like, his, like, login. So I was like, okay, this is already fishy as hell.
Yeah, what you deleting?
Right. So then finally he gave me the information. And then when I logged in, everything was in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish.
Oh.
So I go to the messages. And I Google translated it. So I copy and pasted and put it in Google Translate and found out he was cheating with like 4 different girls.
You was dumb.
Yeah. And like, but it wasn't even like messaging cheating. Like he was like physically like cheating with other girls. So I was like, bro, like what is going on?
Oh my god.
And my dumb self ended up like giving him another chance after that, after finding out all of that. But yeah, it just turns out that guy was a piece of shit. So.
No, I feel like I've kind of had these things. Like every dude that I've been in an actual relationship with has cheated on me. So like, besides the one I'm with now, like Devin's never cheated on me. But I feel like it's like so like different to be with somebody that like I ain't gotta worry about like his social media. I ain't gotta worry about his messages. It's like it gives me such peace of mind because like literally every dude I've ever been in a relationship with, like I've felt like made me fucking crazy, like because I was like, well, who's this bitch? Like that's how it was, and it was so toxic. But even like regular like just going on dates with like people that you don't know, like dating like that, like I don't know.
I feel like like all of my previous relationships were ended because of cheating. Like I feel like I can't think of one relationship that I didn't end because they didn't cheat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, y'all
and
are just
I've always had like issues with like exes or like girl best friends. So, like my very first relationship, he had a girl best friend who he would message all the freaking time, and she would like send him photos of herself like, oh, is my outfit cute? Like that is so inappropriate to me. Like,
why are you asking a man first of all?
And then if that's just her friend, like that's so fucking weird to
me.
And then like ex-girlfriends were always a fucking problem, dude. Like that is like my pet peeve. Like if your ex-girlfriend is constantly like in your messages, constantly like, that shit's so annoying to me.
I didn't have to worry about that with Karen. I had to worry about like his ex-girlfriend and like her friends like trying to start shit with me, but Karen was never like, he never like entertained her after like her and I started dating. I mean, him and I started dating. But no, like he was really good about that because he was like so over that shit. But I feel like when it came to like the ex-girlfriend drama, like I feel like there's always going to be some type of drama with an ex. But it was just, like, the stupidest shit. Like, for the longest, people thought that Kyron was, like, cheating on her with me. And then, like, they thought that I was cheating on the guy I was with at the time with Kyron, which wasn't true. But, I mean, I could see how it looked on their end.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like, damn. Like, I would have felt the same way, to be honest.
Because it was just, like, it happened so quickly?
Yeah. Or... Well, so... Like, how Kyron and I started kind of, like, talking was, like, we were working together at Kmart. That's how we met. I was dating this guy, but I wasn't taking it as serious as that other guy was, I would say. So, actually, that is one relationship. He did not cheat on me.
That you know of.
Yeah, well, yeah, that I know of. But, no, like, I feel like I just wasn't taking our relationship as serious as he was. So... For me, it was just, like, a fun, like, thing with him. Yeah. And then whenever I met Kyron, like, I literally knew I wanted to be with him. Yeah. But, like, and I literally told all of our coworkers that I was going to marry him one day. So.
You manifested
I did. I didn't lie. But it was, like, kind of fucked up on my end because... Well, at first I didn't know he had a girlfriend, but I did add him, like, on Facebook, and then I peeped that he had a girlfriend. And then I, like, made this stupid-ass to be honest post. Oh, God. And I was like, to be honest, or like this for a to be honest in your inbox or something. Mm-hmm. And I only made it for Kyron to like it, and he liked it. So I, like, sent him a message and was like, to be honest, I think you're really cute, but I think you might have a girlfriend. And I put, like, a question mark. And then I don't even know if he replied to it or not. Mm-hmm. But we just kind of started talking more, like, at Kmart. And then him and I both still in relationships. We never, like, physically, like, touched or anything. It was just more of, like, he would tell me about his problems with his ex. Mm-hmm. And I would, like, tell him, like, give him advice, you know. I'd be like, oh, just get her food. Like, every girl loves food, you know, like, stuff like that. So it was never, like, me, like, break up with her.
Yeah.
Like, leave her
so I can have you, damn it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that. Because I honestly wasn't planning on leaving the dude that I was with either. Yeah. Unless Kyron was single. So.
I'm so dead.
I was really fucked up. Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
I think, like, how old were you? You guys were young at that time, too. You got to think about that, too. Like, when you're younger, your mindset is not, like, how a fucking 25-year-old, 27-year-old thinks. You know what I mean?
Because like, as of today, I would not do no shit like that.
Right.
But back then, yeah, I was a little fucked up. But then there was this one mutual friend that Kyron and I had, which we ended up having a lot of mutual friends somehow. We went to completely different schools, and I spent my senior year in Nevada. So, like, I don't even know how we knew so many people in common. But we ended up hanging out with that friend and then me and Kyron, and we all went to go play pool or something. Mm-hmm. And Kyron had said something, like, I said something like, I would give you a hug, but you have a girlfriend. He was like, I don't have a girlfriend. And I was like, you don't?
That's my chance.
I'm like, what do you mean you don't? He was like, yeah, we broke up. And I was like, oh, damn, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm in the backseat texting the dude I was with, so we got to break up.
Oh my God,
I literally, over text, broke up with him the moment I found out Kyron was single.
Oh my God.
But anyway, so yeah. So then, like, after that, I told Kyron, I was like, because I feel like we kind of both knew that we wanted to be together. But I told him, I was like, no, I was like, let's just take it slow. Like, we can wait because I know it's going to be a lot of drama with, like, your ex and her friends and stuff. So we'll just, like, chill for right now. So then I think a month later, he didn't want to. Like, he was like, no, I want to be with you now, blah, blah. I'm like, no, like, because it is going to look, like, weird, you know?
You guys would look bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we waited, like, a month, I would say. And then he, like, asked me to be his girlfriend. So I said yes. So we started dating and then got pregnant shortly after. Literally, like, right away. But, like, and then, like, with his ex and stuff, I feel like her and her friends thought that Kyron was cheating on her with me, or cheating on her with me while they were together because of how fast I got pregnant. Yeah. Like, I feel like people thought that, you know, we were doing that while they were together, but we weren't. Yeah. So that caused, like, so much freaking drama, you know.
That kind of same thing happened with me, like, because I was dating this dude named Kobe. We were together for, like, over a year. And then, like, after we broke up, I started dating, like, my kid's dad, like, a month later. And then, like, a month later after that, I got pregnant with Aiden. Mm-hmm. So I feel like everybody thought it was Kobe's kid, too. So I was like, no, y'all. Like, that was 2 months prior. There's no way.
When you were younger, did you ever think, like, could it be his? Like, did
there was a part of me, because I didn't know how that shit worked. Like,
yeah, I didn't either.
That was my first time being pregnant. I was a teen mom, y'all. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, I don't know. Is it? Like... Because, like, everybody kept saying, like, that it might be his. I was like, no, like, I don't think so. But, no. That Aiden is literally, like, Robert's twin. Like, there was no way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you know a lot about the drama that was going on with that. But I'm glad it all worked out now. So.
Yeah. I feel like everybody's, like... I feel like everything happens for a reason. Everything's how it should be. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I definitely feel that way. Like, look, we got 4 kids now. We're doing just fine. So, I did manifest that. I literally was telling people, that's my future husband. Like, I kept saying that. And, like, I don't know why. Because I've never, like, I didn't ever talk about anybody, like, as strongly as I did Kyron. Yeah. So, I kind of felt like he was going to be the one I was with.
It's so weird because, like, me and my kid's dad, we dated, like, once prior. Like, I dated him before I ever dated Kobe, but I only dated him for like 2 weeks, and then he moved schools.
Oh, so y'all dated before you and... Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then, like, it was so weird because me and Kobe had broke up, and, like, I kid you not, it was like a week later. I went to the bathroom to go, like, get a fucking drink or whatever. I don't know. I was in music class. I just wanted out of the classroom. And I kid you not, him and his mom are, like, walking in the hallway, and I'm, like, staring. I'm like, is that freaking Robert? I'm like, ain't no way that's him. So I was just like, you know, messing around, like waiting for him to get closer. And then I'm like, Robert, like, is that you? And we hugged. And like, he was too scared to talk to me because I, like, for real broke his heart. Because I broke up with him the first time that we dated.
Yeah.
And he was so, like, upset about it. And but then, like, I was single. I was like, I was like, I think I'm gonna talk to him. So, like, yeah, that's how that all started. But it was crazy. It's crazy how things work out.
It is.
And now I can't stand Robert.
I can't stand Kyron either, but we're still hanging in there. No,
yeah.
No, I do feel like everything happens for a reason, for sure.
Yeah.
So enough about our freaking exes. What was the other thing? Oh, how to deal with haters.
Oh, yeah.
How do y'all deal with haters, first of all?
We've gotten one hate comment on one of our YouTube videos, and she, like, sent me the screenshot, and I just was at work, and I started busting up laughing because I'm like,
I was a loser.
I was like, this guy's such a loser.
I feel like at that moment is when I knew we made it, because the moment you get a hate comment, you're like, damn, we really out there.
Yeah.
Like, this
was
is
just a random dude. He was like, y'all need to go home and never film again or something like that.
First of all, we are home.
I'm like, first of all, you're a dude, and this is a shut the fuck up, it's girl talk.
Did you read the name?
Not fucking read. So it's just like, I was just like, whatever.
And the thing is, it wasn't even on, like, one of our podcast videos. It was on, like, one of our YouTube shorts. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, what are you mad about? Like, that's not even our sound.
Yeah. I don't know. People are just freaking weird.
But I don't know. I feel like dealing with haters is not... Like, I have a pretty big following on TikTok, and I do get a lot of hate comments on that. And I just talk shit back, to be honest.
Yeah.
I do a lot. But I feel like it doesn't, like, put me in a bad mood, I would say.
Yeah.
I would just be like, they ain't about to talk to me on my phone, on my TikTok like that.
Right.
So I'm going to say something.
Right. I don't know. I'm the type to just, like, ignore people. Like, like, if you're being a hater, that's your own personal problem and issue you got within yourself that has nothing to do with me. You're just trying to project it onto me for whatever reason. That's your problem.
See, and then I'm like the opposite. I'm like, I'm going to call you out on your shit right now.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to come fight me or you're going to shut the fuck up.
I feel like I get to a point, though, like, say it's the same person, like, over and over. Like, I'm not going to, like, keep taking you, like, treat me some type of way when I ain't did shit to you. So I will speak up for myself if I need to, you know?
Yeah. My biggest thing on my TikTok is that I do a lot of, like, true crime videos, right? So I feel like whenever I post about, like, some, like, murder that's happened and somebody is like, that's not accurate info, you're lying to these people, and blah, blah, blah. First of all, I do my research, so I'm not going to lie to people about it. I don't need to lie about it. If the person is dead, what do I need to lie for?
Yeah.
And also, if I did get information wrong, just let me know, and I'll make a new video on it. Like, y'all do not have to cuss me out because you think that this isn't accurate information or you think that person is innocent. Like, just tell me. Like, give me the information and I can check it out. Like,
I don't know, like, even like on our posts on Facebook, I feel like people be getting a little crazy in the comments sometimes.
they be getting
like,
too mad.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you mad? It's not that serious.
Like, damn, I didn't know Justin Bieber was your best friend.
Fuck.
It's always the people that are, like, trying to back up these celebrities as if they're, like, is that your cousin? Is that your sister? Like, what are you having their back so much for? What do they do for you?
Yeah.
Like, are they paying your bills?
Right. I don't know. People just be taking shit way too serious sometimes.
For real. It's draining, like, actually.
It is. I'm just like, dude, and that's why I'm like, people are so negative, like, all the dang time. I'm like, why can't you just be positive? Like,
that was the other thing that we're gonna get into is, like, negativity.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot, on my Facebook at least, is that, like, I see these small businesses, or, like, people with big platforms, you know, just always saying some negative shit. Like, if it's not one thing, it's another. And they, like, preach positivity so much, but then they're the most negative person that you see.
Like, always complaining.
Like, yeah. Complaining is also negative.
Yeah.
So don't think that just because you're complaining, you're only complaining. Like, that is draining for some people, too. Like,
my thing is when they're complaining about their customers, like,
yeah.
if you run a business, like, I don't know, I work in customer service, so, like, I'm not about to, I mean, I'll complain about the customers, you know.
But to your coworkers.
Yeah, I'm not going to be, like, putting a sign up and, like, writing down what they do that pisses me off so they can read it and see it. Like, you know, you like, the small businesses, you have your customers, like, on your pages and stuff, so they see what you put. And it's like, I don't know, it's just not good customer service to sit there and complain about your customers. Because then, like...
Because if I see that, me personally, if I see that you're doing that, I'm not gonna... I don't want to support you, and I don't want to buy shit from you.
Yeah.
Like,
and
that...
it's like, okay, well, what was the issue with your customer? Like, why was your customer upset? That's something that you need to fix, and you need to make that relationship better. Like, stop trying to, like, blame your customer for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Like, whenever I had a small business, I didn't get a ton of orders, but nobody ever saw me posting on my page, why is nobody ordering from me? I do this and that, and you guys don't do this, and blah, blah, blah. That is not how you are going to attract your customers. Yeah. And I feel like that's what I see a lot on my Facebook is just so much negativity. It doesn't make me want to support you. Those are not the type of business that you're going to see me sharing. Because if you see, like, any of our Facebook profiles, everything we share is, like, small businesses. I feel like if you're a small business and you do stuff like that, like, I feel like a lot of you may not mean to make it come off that way, but you definitely do. So just watch what you say and stay positive on your shit. Like,
for real.
Because when you put it... Let me explain, like, how manifesting works, like, dead ass. Because you can accidentally manifest bad luck.
Or if your downfall.
Yeah. If you're constantly saying, oh, I have such bad luck. Oh, I have the worst luck. You're going to attract that bad luck to you. That is how manifesting works. So you may be accidentally manifesting all of that negativity. Those customers that you're talking shit about, you're manifesting those customers to you because that's what you're constantly talking about. Now, if you put it out there and put it in the universe saying, I have the best customers in the world, my customers are so loyal and all this, that's what you are going to attract to your business. That is manifesting that positivity to your business.
People see that, and that makes people want to buy from you or order from you or whatever.
I would much rather buy from somebody that's saying, oh my God, my customers are the best, because I want to be the best customer.
Like, even if your customers aren't the best, like, it could be one customer that pissed you off and now you're just like going on a rant like all your customers are bad.
Yeah. So if you take anything from this, don't manifest that shit. Like, just stay positive in what you do, you know?
Mm-hmm. That doesn't even have to be like with small businesses either, you know, like personal people, like just people themselves and their personal lives and on Facebook and stuff, like constantly being negative. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna just remove you as a friend because like I don't like to like constantly see negative stuff all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, and that makes me feel like crummy constantly seeing.
It literally like, puts me in a bad mindset reading that shit.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm trying to have some positive, easygoing, like, vibes going on here. And
for real.
I don't know. That's how I stay away from negativity.
See, she don't even like it. She can't even pronounce it. Oh, Lord. All right, so enough about the negativity. Oh, can we look past looks and dating?
I think I mentioned this on, I think our last video, like, looks don't matter to me.
I think part of it got cut out because that...
Oh, okay.
Focused,
yeah.
So.
Looks don't matter to me. Like, I don't know, like, for example, like, my ex, like, I knew him since, like, high school, but I never thought he was attractive in high school. And we ended up dating, and then, like, I don't know, like, I'm more of, like, personality a type person. Like, I gotta get to know you, see your personality, and to me, that's what makes you cute or ugly. Like, I feel like when I was younger, I mainly just focused on looks, and that was the freaking problem, you know? Like, I don't care about that anymore. I can look past looks because, like, if somebody is, like, treats you how you're supposed to be treated and does what they're supposed to be doing, that's gonna make you look at them, like, differently, and they're gonna look more attractive to you, in my opinion.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But me, on the other hand, okay, so I don't want to say that everybody that I've dated is like a 10 out of 10. I don't think that at all. But I do feel like I do have to be attracted to you also. Like, you could be the funniest guy on the earth, but I have to be, like, at least physically attracted because I feel like, say we're in the bedroom getting it on and you look like Benny Blanco, I don't think I could do that.
Oh my God.
Like, I actually don't. Maybe with the lights off. I don't know, but...
I seen a freaking... He was on a podcast the other day, and some dude... He pissed me off, this dude. He was telling Benny Blanco that he lost respect for Selena after she started dating him, and I was like... That just immediately pissed me off, and I was just like, this asshole. And, like, Benny's just, like, sitting there, and he didn't know what to even say to that. And then the dude just keeps talking, like, how does you, a dude, like, looks like you, even get a girl like Selena? Like,
I would not talk about anybody like that. Like,
so messed up
I might have my, like, personal preference, but for him to, like, be in front of him, talking to him like that,
yeah,
I would have been like, we would have had a fight. Those are fighting words. There's
Benny was
no
just
way.
like, oh no, I look at myself every day in the mirror and I wondered the same thing. Like, but then he went on to say, like, he thinks he's hot. Like,
because he was saying he thinks he's so ugly that it makes him hot. And I was like, okay, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that is kind of how Benny is. Like,
yeah. Because he's funny. Like, he's honestly, super funny.
I think since Selena has started dating him, that makes him more attractive as well. Because, like, I don't know, when an ugly dude starts dating a badass bitch, everybody's like, oh, okay. They start to see, like, what that person sees, you know?
It was like Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I will never think Pete Davidson is cute. I think he is so goofy looking. Like...
And see, it was funny because in that podcast that you're talking about with Benny Blanco, somebody in the comments was like, no, he's cute. He just needs to go see one of these TikTok barbers. And I was like, okay,
dude,
true.
No, my thing, he just needs to shave the unibrow for me. Like, if he would just shave that unibrow, I feel like that would give him at least from a 6 to an 8. Like,
yeah, it would bump you up a little bit, Benny, but
But
I get it if he wants to be himself. Maybe that's like his staple piece for himself. But
yeah,
for me, I could not be with you if you got a unibrow.
Bro, I'm gonna be
the moment we're together, whoosh, wax that shit off. That's one thing about Kyron. He got some nice ass eyebrows for a man.
Really?
I don't know how or why. He never plucks them, doesn't do anything with them, but they're like perfectly like shaped.
Huh.
Yeah, you'll have to look at them.
Now I'm gonna look at let me look at your eyebrow. Another question that we got was like date night ideas. Like what would be your ideal date night?
I did want to ask you before we kind of got into like the ideal date night is, do you consider like going out, like say you go out and get McDonald's and you're just like eating in the car, would you consider that a date?
I think it depends like what he's expecting from you. Like if he's expecting you to like give yourself up or something, that's not a date. That's like I don't know what that is, but that's not a date. But if you guys are like sitting there, you're eating and you're having a whole deep conversation, to me that's a date.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could be listening to music, vibing, having a good conversation. That's how you get to know somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
And I feel like it's kind of hard to do that when you're like at the movies or even like going out to dinner. It's like awkward to talk about like deep personal things, like sitting at a table with a bunch of people around you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think a movie is an ideal date at all. A date is supposed to be something where you guys get to know each other. Mm-hmm. Do something fun, get to know each other. Dinner is fine because you can sit down and talk at dinner. Mm-hmm. But a movie, absolutely not. I think it would be fun to do like go-karts or like mini golfing. Something you guys can like do together.
Yeah.
To see if you work well together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, say like mini golfing, for example, or even like the go-karts, see how he reacts to him beating your ass in mini golf.
Right.
If he's a fucking dick at the end of it because you beat him,
yeah,
he's not the one.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, red flag. But yeah, I feel like those kind of dates is where you're gonna get to know somebody, like see how they treat you on those kind of dates, especially if it's like a first date that you're going on with somebody. Mm-hmm. Now, like if it was just like me and Kyron, I don't know. I feel like any ideal date would be anything without the kids because we don't ever not have the kids.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like us being together for so long and having kids, I feel like just anything without them is...
Yeah.
I don't even want to say fun because I don't even have fun without them.
Yeah, it's like, it feels weird when you don't have kids, you know? I don't know. My ideal date... Bro, I cannot talk. Ideal date. Ideal date. I don't know. I like to do fun stuff like amusement park, like stuff like that. Like I don't know. Mini golf, like you said. Like I love playing mini golf or just even like Top Golf.
Yeah,
yeah. That was mine and Devin's first date. We went on a triple date. That was at Top Golf. And I feel like it's fun. Like you know, if you guys can like laugh, like. Say you miss the swing and you like totally miss the ball and you like laugh, you know, it's like having a good time, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like first dates shouldn't be so serious.
Yeah. I've never been like, besides with like Kyron now obviously, like before Kyron I'd never been like on like an official like date, you know what I mean? Yeah. Besides like that one that I talked about last time, but where he like blasted the music and went to the movies, like that to me was not a date. That was like a waste of my time.
After me and my kid's dad split, like that's the first. After me and my kid's dad split is when I actually like started dating. Like I've never like dated like that before. Like going on dates with not like multiple people. It was like maybe 30 different people. Like I don't feel like you should just stick to one person. You know, you need to look at each person and see like, okay, is who fits better for me. You know what I mean?
That's the other thing is just because you guys are going on a date and a man spends this money on you does not mean you have to go out with him again. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it.
I had one dude tell me one time, because we had been on several dates at this point, and he, like, got mad. He's like, well, no dude's gonna want to date you if you don't give yourself up by the 4th date. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Okay, who is it? Because I'm about to look him up and go beat his ass.
I was done, like, dating that dude. I was like, okay, yeah, this dude's not for me. But then I was, like, dating this other dude. It was the one that didn't have no social media. That dude.
Ugh.
He was actually, like, such a nice guy. But he was just, like, so weird about some things, you know? Like, but, like, the dates he would take me on, he would, like, go all out. And that was the first time I ever had been treated like that. Like, I've never experienced, like, dates like that. He would buy me flowers, like, multiple times a week. I would walk out to my car with flowers in my door handle. Like, yeah. He was, like, so great. And I don't know, but, like, we just didn't mesh. Like, ended up meshing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do, like, the dates were so fun because, like, we went on fun dates, like axe throwing. Like, have you been axe throwing?
Oh no, I haven't.
We did that. Like, he would, like, take me to do things I've never did before, and then
Aww.
It was a good time because I never got treated like that before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, oh, this is nice. This is new.
This is how I'm supposed to be treated. There's still celebrity beef going on, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw it, but we talked about it a little bit in our last video. I think Chris Brown and Quavo,
Mm-hmm.
they have a little bit of beef going on. But, like, I seen a post today that freaking Chris Brown bought all the first row tickets to Quavo's concert so the front row would be empty.
I really hope to God that's true because that would be the funniest thing
My
ever.
thing is, like, is he gonna show up and sit in one of the seats?
I would.
Chris is so petty to me.
I would literally, if it was like beef like that, I would be so petty to show up and just be like, boo, the whole time. Like, I would have the energy for that.
That is so funny to me. And my thing is, like, what is Quavo doing? Like, bro, you need to, like, clap back with something because Chris has him out here looking dumb right now.
Where are Quavo's friends?
Right.
Like, this man out here getting bullied and nobody's sticking up for him. Like, I don't think anybody wants to get in the beef with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Which, like, I can get it, but, like, damn, y'all ain't gonna stick up for your friend? Come on.
Need some new friends.
Do you even know how, like, their, like, original beef, like, started?
I heard it was because Quavo started dating Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
And then, like, Chris Brown got jealous. You
Right.
know?
Here we
Like,
go with the drama with the exes. If that's really the beef, like, y'all are so stupid,
and then
bro.
I also heard that they both were, like, messing around with Saweetie.
Saweetie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the same time. So she was messing with both of them at the same time, and that's...
Because he did have that in his diss track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just petty drama, y'all.
I think it's so funny. Like, me talking about not liking negativity, I fucking love this shit. Like,
And when it's celebrity stuff, it's a little bit different.
I'm like, yes, give me more, give me more. Quavo's, like, diss back was the dumbest fucking thing that I've ever heard.
What did he even say? I didn't even hear it.
Dude, okay, so I don't know exactly what he said, but I know in, like, one of the disses, he was, like, saying, like, a light-skinned and dark-skinned man got beef, you're gonna make the whole world divide or something like that. We're like, be fucking for real, bro. Like, it was just so stupid, and it sounded like every single Migos song out there.
Why do you, like, I hate when people make everything about race. The race had nothing to do with their beef, and now Quavo, like, brought race into it.
The thing that everybody's thinking is stupid is, like, they're both black men, so what are you talking about? Light skin, dark skin, gonna divide the world. We're
Quavo's
like,
the one dividing the shit right now.
Right?
Fucking idiot.
Everyone was like, oh, he thought he ate with that one. All right, so going more into some celebrity drama. Did you see?
Doja Cat. She had, like, said something, like, along the lines about... So basically, she said, don't bring your kids to my shows. Keep your mistakes at home. Which, I get it. Her shows are inappropriate. Like, children should not be going to a Doja Cat concert. Like,
please keep your kids at home.
But, like, to sit there and
it's
tell
the way
people,
she said it.
Yeah, like, don't be telling people their kids are mistakes, first of all. These are your fans, and you're, like, talking shit on their kids. Like, to me, that's fucked up. I don't know. And then, like, people are like, oh, that's just how she is. She's a bitch. I'm just like, okay, if she's a fucking bitch, why is she famous? I feel like, I don't know.
Why are we making these people famous?
Why are you making excuses for people like, oh, she's just a bitch. That's how she is. Like, no. Like, that is not how it is, because I remember her being a lot fucking nicer.
Yeah, she did used to be way...
I used to like her, and then she's, like, started being weird and shit, and I don't know.
Yeah, she's got into some weird-ass shit.
I feel like she's one of those people that let the fame go to her head, like, way too much. And it sucks. But, yeah. I would not be bringing my kids to no Doja Cat concert, but don't be calling my kids no mistakes.
That's like with, like, Cardi B, whenever, like, her... like drama came out like in the beginning, like right before she got famous, I think. She like called someone's like kid ugly or something.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, you just don't bring kids into adult conversations, you know what I mean?
I feel like people do that because they know it's gonna piss them off, but it's just like, you look dumb as fuck right now.
That's never actually pissed me off. Like, if somebody like tries to come after my kid, it doesn't piss me off because I know that they're trying to piss me off because they're bringing up my kid, you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's all you got to say? Like, I got hella kids, that's all you got to say? Like, I know that.
Better come back than that. Like, But another one is Justin Bieber. I don't know if y'all saw, but this man is going through it.
He really is.
Like, I don't know, he posted pictures of himself crying, and then he like said that ever since he made the song Essence with the kid, I think his name is, that his career has been ruined, which I don't understand. Like, nobody understands, because I've been like looking into this. I'm like, why? Like, why does he think his career is ruined over that? Nobody understands, because that song is popular and it's a good song. Yeah. So I'm like, do y'all know something that I don't? Because I generally don't understand like why he's upset about that song.
What'd he say exactly? Like, ever since I recorded that song, my life's gone downhill or something?
So here, let me pull it up real quick. Ever since I hopped on the Essence song with Wizkid Ayo, my career has not been the same. Man, I regret ever hopping on that song. I'm ruined. Which I don't understand, because that was a good song. I literally, and then like all the comments are saying the same thing. Like, what is he talking about? This is a good song. I don't understand. Nobody gets what's wrong with him. And that's what I hate when he does that, because he does that a lot. He'll like say one thing and then like he doesn't elaborate on it.
Like, never speaks on it again.
Yeah.
So nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really weird. I feel like maybe something, I don't know.
Unless
maybe
something
someone
happened behind the scenes that none of us know.
Okay, so say it was like this. Say if it was like celebrity beef, you know, in a way. So like the artist that he made a song with, say somebody didn't like that person, and then now he can't collab with anybody else because he did it with that person. I don't know. You know what I mean? But that still wouldn't make sense because there's so many artists out there.
And my thing is, Justin is still popular. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. Like, how are you ruined, bro? Just make another song.
Right, and I've seen some people saying that too, like, oh, he just can't make a good song anymore. But I just feel like he's been through so much shit, dude.
But Justin's also not the only song. He wasn't the only one writing his own. He wasn't writing his own songs.
Yeah.
He had help writing his songs. There's so many ghostwriters out there. So even that's really not like an excuse, because it's like there's songs for you out there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you see, I think it was like yesterday or 2 days ago, he had like posted hella pictures of himself on his story, but they were all like sad.
Yeah.
Or like he like looked really like, I don't know, like he needed to take a shower. I don't know.
I think he's depressed or something. He's going through it. He's going through something, and I don't know. I just hope he has the support in his personal life to get him through whatever he's going through. Because I feel like he's been going through it for a few years now. And I don't know. He used to be like all about God. Did you realize that? He used to post about God and talk about God all the time. And I have not seen him like say anything like about that in a long time.
Yeah, that's really weird. I feel like he'd been going through it since he was a kid, though. Ever since he got into this industry, I think it really fucked him up.
It probably did.
Just like every other kid grew up in the industry, like, has never been like the perfect, you know, celebrity. Like,
yeah.
Small business shout out.
It is time for our small business shout out. We do this at the end of every video, so if you guys want your business shouted out on our next video or one of our upcoming videos, because we kind of have a list going now of like people who want their business shouted out. This girl Elise actually messaged me. It's not her business, but it is called Alfred's Bouncy House Express. They do birthday parties. You know, summer's coming up. School's about to be out. They also like will participate in events if needed. She said that they just had like a few moms rent out their stuff for a day for like a girls' day.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and I was like, She said that they're really affordable, amazing people. Let me look them up on Facebook real quick. Alfred Bouncy House Express appears to be a business that offers inflatable bounce house rentals for parties and events. They may also offer other equipment and services such as obstacle courses, water slides, and party packages. You can check out their website. Yeah, you can check out their website. We'll post their information here if you're wanting to throw a party or something.
Yeah, if you need them bounce houses or whatever, hit them up. We got the info up here.
That'll be the end of our video today, you guys.
Next up, conspiracy theories. So if you got a good one, comment down below so that way we can talk about it in our next podcast.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm excited.
But that was the end of today's episode of Shut the Fuck Up. It's Girl Talk. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.